Hello friends, Ponytail here. Today I'm making a no-knead bread recipe, basically because my sourdough bread has been really difficult to rise. I'm in a tropical country where humidity is very high and temperature is super high too. So I'm going to try my go at a yeast bread recipe, one which I've never actually done before but has gone viral on the internet. It's the New York Times no-knead bread recipe, so let's see how we go. Camera angle change. So I've just changed my camera angle so that you can see where I'm doing better. So let's do 3 cups of flour. Hi, Mum. No. Just saying hi. There's 3. This is instant yeast. We'll need 1/4 teaspoon. And I will need 1 1/4 teaspoon of Salz salt. Oh, that was 1/4. Hard to read sometimes. Here it's so hot and humid that we actually keep the yeast and the flour in the fridge so that the humidity doesn't get to it. Just gonna slightly mix that up with a chopstick. It's Asian household here. So slightly mix that up, and then I'm gonna add 1 5/8 cup of water. Now normally it would be lukewarm water, that is blood temperature, but here because the environment is so hot, I'm just going to use a slightly cooler water. And you just have to basically mix that up into a shaggy mess. That's why I'm using the chopstick here, because it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just bringing everything together, and we're going to leave that so that the flour and water will auto-lyse, or auto-lyse, however you say that, depending on what country you're from. So that's what it's going to look like, and I'm just going to cover that with, you can use a tea towel or Glad wrap. Because it's so humid here, I'm going to use Glad wrap so that we don't get more humidity in there. And that rests for 2 hours until little bubbles start to form and it starts to become a gloopy monster. So this is about 10 hours later. Usually I'd let this rest for 12 hours, but since it's so warm, I'm just a bit concerned it'll flop. So 10 hours later, very bubbly and definitely doubled in size. So here I'm just got a tea towel in a bowl, and I'm gonna really flour it really well because it's a super wet dough. So I'm gonna scrape out my dough onto a floured surface, and I'm gonna do what's called a stretch and fold, which is literally a stretch and fold. It's a bit of unmixed dough in there, but whatever. So I'm gonna put, this forms your dough structure. This is a super wet dough. I'm gonna make that into a ball and just gonna cover that for 15 minutes. So 15 minutes up, I'm gonna form it into a ball, then put it in this floured tea towel in a bowl setup that I have here. There's my cousin Pito in the back. I don't know why we're so low right now. Ooh, sticky. Just flouring it because it's super wet. There it goes. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's turning into a ball. Then I'm gonna flip it seam side up into my mold. Ah. So 2 hours of the final proof and the bread has doubled again. I've preheated my Dutch oven in the oven, and now I'm going to split the dough out and put it into the Dutch oven. So I've just taken it out of the oven. It's risen quite high. I'm going to put it on this drying rack, cooling rack I mean, and it must be completely cool before you cut into it. So nighty-night. Let's see what it looks like inside. Hey! There we go. My first no-knead bread in tropical climate. A tropical climate. So there we go, it's possible, it works pretty well, and I've got some bread finally.